Today I'm going to interview a voiceover talent that has an amazing story. His name's Jaye Delai. My name's Dane Reed. Roll the intro. So I'm in the home of Jaye Delai, and Jay is an imaging guy. He's a producer guy. He's a voiceover guy. He's a little bit of everything. And I was in Charlotte, North Carolina a couple weeks ago, and I got a chance to interview Gabrielle Nistico, and she was like, "Have you interviewed Jaye Delai?" And I was like, "No." And I had heard Jay's name before, and I was like, "No. Like, what's so spectacular about Jaye Delai?" And she was like, "Let Jay tell you." Like, she was just like a raving fan, you know, and she was like, "Oh, I have all this work with Jay, but he won't answer the phone. He must be super busy." And I was raising my hand like, "Hey, can I get some?"
And I don't know why Gabby, first, thank you, and I'll send a check. I'll send the check, Gabby. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
But Jay, first of all, I thank you for doing this interview.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, and I appreciate it, and welcome to my home.
I spoke to Gabby, and then there were other voiceover talent who were like, "Jay is such a fascinating person. What is your story? Like, where did you come from in the voiceover world?"
Well, first of all, I have to give credit where credit is due. It's God. It's God, man, the creator. I remember my pops was the program director for... He was one of the first black radio personalities in Houston. And Rick Roberts was a beautiful man. And I give him credit to this day. Without him, Pops, rest in peace, man. I miss you every day. He was such an incredible man and had such an indelible impression on my life. But more than that, he put passion in me.
Jay was such a humble personality, and he credits a lot of his success, especially early on, to his dad.
I was a sports reporter, used to mimic my pops. He used to do play-by-play, and mimicking him, learning from him. You know, when they had, the basketball, you'd be seeing Kobe Bryant brings it across the timeline, looking, gets it across the timeline on the right side, looks it up for the three, and and people would be like, "Man, how do you do that?" That was just something I mimicked until it came to fruition. So that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the play-by-play. Then I went on air, and I started doing real well, and God just placed people in my life that I learned from.
What was your first on-air assignment?
Whew. You really want to know?
I wouldn't have asked.
My first on-air assignment, Dane, my pop sat me down. A record was playing. A jazz record was playing.
Okay.
And this jazz record was playing, and it was coming down, and my pop said, "You got about 30 seconds. To do what?" He said, "You got about 30 seconds, and you're going to have to talk. Read the liner, do the radio station, read the liner, introduce the record." I was 17 years old. Choice 90.9, KTSU, jazz in all its colors, and a whole lot more. That was Pharoah Sanders. Lord help me to do no wrong. I'm Jaye Delai Robinson, and I just freaked. And after that, I went to the bathroom and I threw up. And I came back and I finished the rest of the shift. And since I threw up that first time, I'm one of those kind of cats that, man, you might get me one time, but you never get me again. So I went to the bathroom, I threw up, came back, I finished the shift, and my love for radio never stopped.
What are some of the creative things that you've done that everybody's going to know that's Jaye Delai and never put a face to the voice?
Well, have you ever heard of Beachbody's video Asylum? P90X, Asylum? I'm the voice of that.
That's this guy.
So
Give him some asylum.
I knew it. I knew it.
Give him some asylum.
I knew it.
Come on, Jack.
As a matter of fact,
Give him some asylum.
As a matter of fact, check out this video and you can see me do asylum.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
If you've always dreamed of having a body like an athlete, lean, ripped, and built to perform, then get ready to order The Asylum, the first in-home sports training program that'll take you from ordinary to extraordinary in just 30 days. The Asylum was created by fitness expert and insanity creator Shaun T. Shaun gives you the athletic edge you've been missing by training you like an elite athlete. Every day, he'll punish your body with training normally reserved for the pros. And in just 30 days, you'll be running faster, jumping higher, and powering through the competition.
As I interviewed Jay, I got this sense that he wasn't acting when he was on the mic. He embodied every line that he read. What about some of your stations?
The biggest thing that I love is doing country stations.
Get out of here.
And it's so amazing that people, and I'm very thankful for this, that being a black man, I thank God, because this voice thing, they don't know. But when they listen to your work and the quality of your work, they're amazed. Montana's 12 in a row country hits. 12 in a row. Montana in the morning. You know, they're, oh, hell no. Come and see the Bronco Bull Buckeye. Bring you and the family and come on down and y'all have a great time at this year's rodeo. And I've had people, this was years ago, when you deliver the spots or you drop the spots off, and I drop it off to the office because that was just my thing. I drop it off to the office. There you go. You tell Jay Delay we said hello. Please tell him that. and at first, you know, at first you want to be like, lady, I'm Jay Delay.
Right.
But then she'd hand you this envelope
to give to Jay Delay.
And I'd be like, yes, ma'am. I'll tell him.
I'll make sure that he gets it.
Exactly. So that helped me. So that helped me a tremendous amount to get over that ego, trip. So
because at the end of the day, it's about doing what you love.
Absolutely.
And of course, collecting a check.
Absolutely.
For it. But months ago, Jay's story almost ended. You're a very inspirational person in terms of sharing your story. Sometime back, 9 months to a year ago, your story almost transformed into the story of passing. Can you share that with us?
A year ago, I took my son to the Little League World Series. He's an incredible little baseball player. I come back. My townhome was robbed. Everything I had, my everything was gone. Everything was absolutely gone. It was incredible. Got past that. Then very stressful situation in my life. Stress kills. I know that now. I got sick last Christmas. Went to the hospital, went to the emergency room after a few days. I get there, me and my son, and they tell me, healthy people have 10,000 white blood cells. Sick people, very sick people have 15. He said, you have over 30,000. And people with 30,000 might not make it through the night. So here I am, a healthy brother. Here's my son, my world, my everything. And I might not make it through the night. So, needless to say, 4 surgeries, 64 days later in the hospital. Facing death. Totally transformed my life, my thoughts, my thinking, my actions. It was the biggest challenge I've ever faced in my life. But I just received one of the highest compliments 2 weeks ago when a brother told me he came and saw me in the hospital. He said, I finally knew the kind of person that you were, Jay. He said, because I come up to the hospital. And he said, I never thought I would find somebody that would take a heavy blanket at the hospital and learn how to finagle and hook up a Sennheiser 416 to a laptop and put the cover. I put the cover over my head, and I was still recording. I was still recording voice in the hospital.
Classic voiceover guy.
I really did. I even liked the echo of the bathroom, and I got to where when I could walk again after my surgeries. When I could walk again, I would go to the bathroom and had a long cord on the Sennheiser, and I would go to the bathroom and take the sheet along with the echo in the bathroom, and I'd record, and I'd manipulate everything right there on my laptop in the hospital.
Wow. Now Jay's about to take us into the studio where he does some radio imaging for a station here in Atlanta that I actually wanted to do the imaging for, but he jumped on it before I did.
Listen to Kiss 104 every day. Listen to Kiss 104 every day. Get the TuneIn app now and listen live to Kiss 104. Get the TuneIn app now and listen live to Kiss 104. Listen to Kiss 104 every day. Get the TuneIn app now and listen live to Kiss 104.
Jay, last but not least, not to advertise you take any more of my voiceover work. How do people get in contact with you?
Everything Jaye Delai. JayeDelai. That's Facebook. That's Twitter. Jaye Delai at AOL. You can reach me. Yeah, you can Google me. I'm not hard to find.
I'm Dane Reed. I'm here with Jaye Delai. You know how to reach him. You also know how to subscribe to my page by pressing the subscribe that's somewhere around here. And also, since you like it so much, I'm telling you like it so much, give it a thumbs up. They like it.
They like it.
Jaye Delai.
Peace.